Hello and welcome to a small haul. Recently I've accumulated a couple of books. I have 9 books. They range from every single genre basically, except for like nonfiction. I have already read some of them previously in my life, we will get to that, but yes, let's just start. So the first two books are the two that I have already read previously, and they're both childhood favorites. The first one is The Tale of Desperaux by Kate DiCamillo. I read this when I was 8, 9, don't remember. I just remember being obsessed with it. I also really loved the movie. I read a different edition, which is this one, but it doesn't matter. I kind of want to reread it purely because I don't remember anything about the book. And if you have no clue what this is about, it is about a little mouse who is really small for a mouse and a deaf girl, I think? I don't remember anymore. But I remember loving the book and the movie, so yes, that is why I got it. And the other book that I have from my childhood is Krindlekrax by Philip Ridley. I read this when I was in year 4, grade 4. What do you call it? I don't know. I remember really loving this. We also did a play and I was the main character, Ruskin. Yeah, I remember wearing a red wig, so there's that. And this is about a town that has a really big crocodile in the sewers. And that is all that I remember. But I really wanted to buy it and have it, so now I have it. The next two books are manga, and they're the same series, and it's the series that I have here that is really large, so I have to slowly get it. And it is the 13th and 14th volumes of Komi Can't Communicate by Tomohito Oda. I know I haven't really continued. I've read the first 3 volumes and then I never continued, but that's okay because I know I like it. Does that make sense? Whatever. I know I like this series, so I wanted to get a couple more of the books, and then probably one day I'll binge all the books that I currently have, maybe. And this is a manga slash anime about a girl who's really shy and can't really speak to people, and a boy who helps her get over that. Next I have 2 romance leaning books slash contemporary, I don't know. The first one is Take Me Home Tonight by Morgan Matson. I love Morgan Matson. And this is about 2 best friends sneaking out and going to New York and then getting into a lot of trouble and drama. That's all I know. But because it is Morgan Matson, I want to read it. The next book is The Perfect Guy Doesn't Exist by Sophie Gonzalez. I love Sophie Gonzalez as well. So that is why I have this. And this is about a girl who has like a fictional crush, and she wakes up one day to him being there physically, which sounded great to me. As somebody who reads a lot of books and has a lot of fictional crushes, this sounded stunning. So I got it, and I've really liked books by Sophie Gonzalez before, like Only Mostly Devastated and Perfect on Paper, I think. Yes. The other ones, not so much, but I'm excited for this. The next book is a thriller, and it is the very hyped and talked about Housemaid by Frida McFadden. One of my friends read this and said that I should, so I trust her. So I will be reading this. I have also heard that the second book is not as good, so I don't know. I don't like knowing about especially thrillers, so I don't really know what this is actually about other than it is a housemaid and some sort of like thrillery vibes in this house. I also know that apparently this has like a really big plot twist that everyone gets shocked about, so hopefully it shocks me because I'm usually of the unpopular opinions when it comes to thrillers. I am excited because people have really hyped Frida McFadden's work, so hopefully it's good, but I guess we'll have to see. And the last 2 books are the romantasy genre, I think. I know one is romantasy, the other one I'm not sure, but fantasy with romance. The first one is the final book in the Macy Aurora series that is called Fairview Fairy Tales, which is In the Shadow of an Obsession. I'm so excited to finally get to this. It is kind of chunk, but I don't care. This one is about the final sister. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, this series follows a bunch of sisters in this magical sort of world. It's not really fantasy heavy, it's more romance heavy, but it is still fantasy. Each book follows a different sister in a different situation. In the first one, the main character meets a god who grants her 3 wishes, and we follow a romance between those two. In the second book, it is between the second oldest sister and a prince that she doesn't know is a prince. In the third one, it is with the first god's brother and the youngest sister, and they have dreams that they share together and they're aware they're there. Not lucid dreaming, but in the fourth or companion novel, we follow the parents' backstory. And finally, in this last one, we follow the eldest sister, who is currently in a situation because of the ending of the third book. So I'm very excited. And the last book of this haul is another really hyped book on the internet, and it is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. I got it. TikTok sensation. And from what I remember, this is about a woman, I don't remember if she's like a priestess or whatever it is, but she can see like visions in her dreams of things that are to happen, obviously visions. And so one day a knight appears at wherever she is. I don't know if it's a church, what it is, my voice, whatever. The knight appears and she doesn't like him, but one by one her like sisters, not sisters, but like church sisters kind of energy, I don't remember, I'm so sorry, they start disappearing, so she needs his help. And I've heard really good things about this, so I'm really excited. Hopefully I like it, because I invested in a hardcover version. So these are all the books that I've gotten recently. I am excited about all of them, which is great, stunning, love that for me. Finally, I am buying things that I know I will probably like. Hopefully. Maybe I will regret what I'm saying, but I think I'm getting better at buying books that I like, if that makes sense. But that is everything for today, and I'll see you in my next weird video. Bye!